Find A. If necessary, round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So we're supposed to find A, which is that length there. Notice that A is not a side in a right triangle, right? He's a side in this triangle, which does not have a 90-degree angle. And also notice that 48 degrees is this angle here. See how that arc goes all the way like that? And 37 is this angle here. So, what are we going to do? What we could do is we could deal with this in two different triangles. First, we could find x, which is this distance right there. And we can do that using this triangle right here. See this smaller triangle? That has the 37-degree angle in it. So that little right triangle, we can use SOHCAHTOA, right? So for a, well, let me try that again. For a right triangle, we can use SOHCAHTOA. If we're dealing with a triangle that is not a right triangle, then we can't use SOHCAHTOA, and we have to use the law of sines or the law of cosines. That's why we have those. But this little blue smaller triangle is a right triangle, so I'm going to use SOHCAHTOA. So let's see. This side is the opposite. I'm still having a problem here. Is the opposite from the 37 degrees. This side is the adjacent. So those are the two I'm going to use. So SOHCAHTOA, opposite adjacent, that's tangent, isn't it? So I'm going to say tangent of 37 degrees is opposite x over adjacent 60. And then I can solve that triangle for the for x. So how do I solve that triangle for x? Well, put this over 1 and diagonal, diagonal, cross multiply. So 60 tangent 37 degrees is 1 times x. 1 times x is just x. Hit the buttons on your calculator. I'm doing it right now. Tangent 60 times tangent 37. I'm getting 45.213. So I've got x. X is 45.213. So now that I have x, I can start again and do some work to get A. How's it going to work now? Well, now I'm going to look at the entire triangle. The whole big green triangle, which is again a right triangle because this is still a right angle in the lower left corner. Now I'm looking at the entire triangle, and this whole distance here is what? A plus 45.213, right? Because it's A plus x, it's A plus 45.213. And the 48-degree angle is this whole angle there is the 48. And that's the opposite side from the 48. And this is still the adjacent side. So therefore it's tangent again. Tangent of 48 degrees is opposite, which is A plus 45.213 over 60. All right, so how do I solve that? Just like I did a second ago, put this over 1, diagonal, diagonal. 60 times tangent 48 degrees is 1 times A plus 45.213. Hit the buttons on your calculator. 60 times tangent 48. This is 66.637. Distribute the 1 here. You're going to get A plus 45.213. So last step to solve for a, subtract 45.213 from both sides. Cancels out there. And so we get a equals I'm getting 21 point, it wants round two places, 42. 21.42, answer A, there it is.